Hello again, my YouTube fans. Well, round 4 of the SinqCup was another amazing round. It wasn't, some of the chess being played wasn't quite as exciting, but Fabiano just won another round. He's 4 for 4. But before I get into that, I want to show you something. Magnus Carlsen is not doing very well. He almost lost the game today. But here's the funny thing. First of all, I think personally, I think he's suffering from jet lag and stuff. But of course, they don't want to make excuses for themselves or anything like that, being the etiquette. But I honestly feel that Magnus Carlsen is not in form, and I think he's seriously suffering from jet lag. But in any case, here's the funny thing. The opening was this is between Magnus Carlsen and Topalov. So they open up with the Nimzo Indian. But I want to show you the game. Let me just fast forward it because I'm not going to analyze the whole game. You can get the whole thing from the website. But Magnus was not doing well, and he started to play a little loose here, and the commentators and the computers started to say that black may actually be a little bit better, but Topalov was having a hard time, difficult time trying to turn this into any kind of balance. But at the end of the game, it turned out to be a draw. But at the end, Topalov had asked Carlsen. They shook hands, all that stuff. And Topalov said, "Did I miss something?" And Carlsen said, "Yes." And let me show you the face. I was watching the video. I'm going to show you the face that when Carlsen said, "Yes, this is the movie should have made." I mean, that is just. Carlsen said, "Yeah, you missed rook c5," and I'm going to show you exactly where that was, and I'll tell you why. And I just had to show you this. This came from the actual video. I screen captured the video and turned it into a picture. As soon as Carlsen said, you could see Carlsen waving his hand. He's talking, and he said at that point he must have said rook c5 or something like that. And so let me go ahead and minimize that now and show you exactly where that was. Now see, the game went. Move number 45 for black was rook takes a5. Okay, but Carlsen had said, "Yeah, you missed this, rook c5 instead." And then if captures, what happens is Carlsen's knight is trapped. No matter what, he can't get out of there. So Topalov would have had an easy time picking off the knight. I mean, if Carlsen took the pawn, it would have been a recapture. If Carlsen tried to move, it would have been a capture. So the knight would have been off the board, and Topalov would have had the knight. Then, in being able to chop off some of the other pieces, having a pass, being able to create a pass pawn. It would have been Topalov for the win. So when Topalov asked Carlsen, "What did I miss?" That was the reaction, and Topalov realized he was right. So instead of taking this pawn, he should have went rook c5 instead. So I wanted to show you that. It's pretty amazing. Of course, this is. Let me just see something here. How's that work? Okay. Very quickly, I'm going to go to the end of the game. It was an agreed draw. There it is. 2 knights, 2 kings. That's exactly how the game ended. And they agreed to the draw. And at that point, they were talking. That's when Carlsen told me Mr. Rook c5. So the current standings now, as you can see, Fabulous Fabiano on top, 4 out of 4. And Magnus, Carlsen, Topalov, and Nakamura are tied for last. Actually, four-way tie. Levon also. They've all got 1.5 points. But if Carlsen had lost this game, which Topalov missed, Magnus Carlsen would have been a 1 instead of a 1.5, and he would have been at the bottom. Imagine that. So there you have that. Let me go ahead and just get rid of this screen. I'm going to go ahead and let you look at that for a minute. Okay. And oops, didn't want to show you my desktop there. Okay, so as far as the Cariano game, Aronian was kind of badly beaten. You know, this Caruana is really, really on fire. I don't know if he can keep up this energy, but he really is doing amazing. This is the game. It was somewhere around halfway through when the computer was giving Caruana a huge, I should say a large plus advantage. Okay. I'm going to tell you that it was the unusual lines of the Roy Lopez. Okay. Actually, what move is this? This is 23. Let me go back to the first couple of moves for the opening to show you what the Roy Lopez is. This is for those of you who don't know. It's the Roy Lopez is the e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop. So that's the then is yeah, knight c6, and then unusual lines. I don't know, I'm sure what the unusual lines come in, but it is a form of a Roy Lopez. I seem to be having trouble with my stuttering tonight. Okay, so let me just fast forward a bit. Somewhere around here, I believe the computer was giving the advantage to white. Somewhere around here, I think it started to become a large advantage instead of just a little advantage, and Fabiano was able to hold on to it, and to the point of, let me go real fast. As you can see, white is advancing the pawns, and queens came off the board, and it was all over. It was all over actually from move 30, I think. Somewhere around there. If you go back to the website and watch the video over again, this is where Levon Aronian had resigned. If you go back and watch the video, you'll see that early in the game, you know, somewhere like halfway in the game, somewhere around move 20 or 30, somewhere around there, they were talking about Fabiano winning this game. So there you have that. But like I said, the very strangest thing, of course, was this. So with that excellent face of Topalov, realizing that he could have won this game, I'll leave you with that, and enjoy the game. Keep on watching, keep on playing. I mean, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.